Hey guys, I wanted to make a really quick video on my income reports. It was my 2020 resolution. The only resolution that I actually wanted to keep was to be on time with my income reports, and I failed miserably already because it is January 22nd, and this is the December income report. I usually get them out, or at least I try to get them out, and this is my goal, is to get them out on the 5th or 6th after VIP. Make sure that all of the credits and everything on January 4th are put into your paycheck. So this is a quick and dirty rundown of my ESL income for the month. For the month, I made $3,090. My 2020 goal is to get $2,800 at the very minimum and up to about $3,200 and have only one weekend to be overnights. And my goal is to short notice any other weekends if I want to do them. So we will see how that goes. In January, I can tell you that it is not going very well, although I have switched to overnights, and that's one of the reasons, no excuse, but one of the reasons why the December income blog is late. So I apologize. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's talk about where the money came from. So I have not told anybody, but in the last couple of months, I have been a little peckish about Say ABC, and I have not been working there. 6 months I have not worked there, even though I've been signing the contract, and I was like, I need to poop or get off the pot. I don't think that it's fair to sign a contract for that long and never teach, but I kept getting emails, and I didn't really enjoy the emails. They changed to 6 to 1. Now they're changing to a VIPKid winter class. Now they're going to be doing this Dami whatever class. So I was like, I don't even want to open up a class. People were having lots of trouble with trials, and they're now shorting people on teachers for trials. So I have decided that I wanted to look for another company. I interviewed in 3 different companies, 2 Vietnamese companies and 1 European company. I have to say, I was only impressed by 1 of them. So I signed the contract. I was hired by all of them. I actually worked at one of the companies, and I didn't even work at the other company, and then I signed my contract, and I'm yet to work for the 3rd company. So I'm not going to tell you the names yet. I'm not going to tell you anything right now, because actually all 3 of them are on a hire freeze, and I think it has to do with Chinese New Year. But I felt like I needed to get away from having everything in the VIP basket, as well as I wanted to make that extra hour of my morning count. So $2,962 from VIPKid. And I will put up here, because honestly I cannot remember how many classes that is. I can actually put like a rundown too of what classes were picked the most, just so that you can get an idea. A lot of people ask me, well, could I do it with my schedule? Could I do it with this? I don't know, because I don't know what you're certified in. I don't know if you're, good with trials. I converted quite a number of trials. I don't know if you have Starlight. I don't know if you have levels 1 through 7. I don't know any of that, but you can kind of look at how much I made with each level and then kind of gauge from there. So I actually started to go back to Cambly. I started to just open up shifts and make myself available, and because I really got burnt out, and it was only $10.16 an hour. But I was like, you know what? If I don't find another job with another ESL company that pays roughly the same amount as VIPKid, then for at least a couple of months, I can start it again. I told myself that I wasn't gonna make reservations and I was just gonna open up hours, but I met this lovely little Taiwanese lady who is so awesome. And she only has 15 minutes once a week, and so I have been reserving her. On those days, if I feel really good, then I keep myself open for that whole hour or maybe another hour. But I only made $28 on Cambly, but it's a way to kind of like gradually get back in there. Plus, they were also sending me emails saying, we haven't seen you, please, please, please. And I think that's because my rating is like, I think it's like 4.92 or something. So I think that they want me to teach, but I am still not 100% on that train again. I also made $100 through user testing. That is 10 to 15 minute exams or surveys. So that is good money. And I love that. And then say ABC, boom, dead, cut the cord. I actually contacted them and said that I would not like to sign my contract. So, because it was up. So, pearls of wisdom. I worked smart, not hard. That's number one. I really kind of thought about my 2020 goals when it comes to like my life and what I really wanted. I am really going to try to do 3 things. Number one, which I have been doing every month, I am going to watch 2 of my playbacks just randomly. I'm just going to scroll up and pick a name, and then that is the one that I'm going to watch. I'm going to critique myself in a very compassionate way. Am I looking at the camera? Am I looking down a lot? Am I looking for props? Did I engage that student, and did I give them enough time? Because those are the 2 things that I have the most struggle with, is looking at the camera and giving them enough time without asking the question and then answering. What color is this? It is, and then I don't even give them a chance to listen. So to listen and respond, and then think about it. So that is one of the goals. The next goal is to do at least 1 workshop and a month with VIPKid or with the Michigan TESOL conference organization. I like to do this because I really enjoy listening to what the new research is going on, and I love that. Number 3, I am going to watch at least 2 of those teacher videos that you can see, and I will kind of put up a little overview of that if you're not familiar with that. And I'm going to make these also another tip lesson, so another video. But I really enjoy, like, if I click through the material section and find any class, 2 classes, the first 2 classes that I see, I actually watch the teacher video. And the reason why I do that is because sometimes I get a lot of really good ideas. And I also kind of feel better sometimes that I look down as much, or I look for things as much. And also I kind of get an idea of like ideas for questions, ideas for wait time, ideas for all kinds of things, like how to say goodbye. And the best thing is I feel more comfortable because sometimes those level 1s, they're screaming and yelling, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't just happen to me. And to see how another teacher is handling it gives me a kind of an idea. Remember, I was not a brick and mortar teacher. I was a university teacher. So I didn't have, like timeout issues, behavior issues, having to like deal with any kind of behavior really. So I like to learn that kind of thing. So those are my goals. And then my other goal was to find another job, which I did, outside of China, which I did. So again, I have already this month, it is again the 22nd, and I have already taught 252 classes. So I'm exhausted. I have done that with only 1 overnight weekend. So I have done a lot of overnights, and they have been between 18 and 20 classes. So I'm anxious to see what my January income report is. I'm already past my 2,800, so boom, I'm excited for that. That's it. Please subscribe. That would be awesome. I have grown from 0 to 25 in 27 days. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited. It adds a little pressure because I gotta make more videos, but I'm super stoked about that. So hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit whatever you want. Please comment, please like the video, and if it helps you, please share it. I hope you enjoy these videos, and please tell me in the comments what you want me to talk about next. Otherwise, I will just keep making things up, and I will see you when I see you. Bye. Happy teaching.